Morning, everyone. It's 8:55, and this is your pre-opening comment. It's video number 542, and I remind you, if you like the work, hit the subscribe button. It helps support us. Okay, there's not a lot of news around this morning, but there is some. Asia is basically unchanged. Europe is a little higher based on the virus news and some action in Brexit towards some sort of a resolution. The early morning numbers, which are the unemployment, were kind of a disappointment. They were up 245,000, and the rate is 6.7. That's unchanged. However, the participation rate continues to edge up at 61.5. Also, a great many of the women employment numbers are down because of the lack of school and childcare, and so that's going to be a drag on the economy. We also have the number for permanently unemployed continuing to rise, and those are people who were laid off and now have no business to go back to because the business has failed or closed down completely. So that's a disturbing trend, and it continues to increase. In stock news, we had the DocuSign earnings last night. The stock was a bit higher last night. It was trading in the neighborhood of, let's see, 238. This morning it's trading 245.60, which is up 15.60 on the day, which is pretty nice. I didn't see any other real earnings. The Pentagon has blacklisted the Chinese chip maker SMIC and also CNNOC, which is the Chinese oil company. So a little bit of scariness there to see how that actually works out. Oil is a little higher based on the OPEC meeting yesterday and some sort of a deal that although they are going to start to increase in the new year production, in point of fact, it is not as much of an increase as was expected. So the pre-opening here in the Dow was up about 130, was right around 100 when the unemployment news came out, and currently is up about 75. The NASDAQ is up 10, and the S&P is just up 7. The chart on the screen is the US dollar, and as you can see, it continues to fall. Yesterday was another break to the downside. The low for the day was 90.50. The low so far overnight and this morning is 90.52, and while that's not a new low, it's also not an impressive rally. The gold has continued to move higher. Seems to be decelerating a little bit, and so right now we're only up 30 cents. We actually had opened about $3.50 up, and the high was $10 higher than here, so $10 up, and the low is 1836. This is not an overwhelming pullback, and in fact you can see we've had a nice rally off the lows here at 1767, running into the bottom of this formation, which is probably going to show some supply. So it wouldn't surprise me to see the gold get back down into this 1815 area, maybe 1800, and if it successfully holds that, I would expect it to have another leg higher. The biggest gainer in the metals has been the platinum, and it's there again today. I mean, we're talking about a commodity that traditionally was a higher than gold deal, and as you can see, it has just taken off and is exploding higher. To give you a little bit better look at that. Let's take a look at the weekly here. And as you can see, it is clearly breaking out. We haven't been this high since 2016. So that's, I think, very bullish for the metals in general. Okay, everyone, we have trade balance and factory orders coming up in a little bit, but they're not out yet. And if there's anything significant, I'll be back for an update. If not, have a good weekend.